All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Internet Computer itself. ICP was able to hit $20 yesterday, which is absolutely insane to think of. And all the haters are nowhere to be seen. All of a sudden now what you will see is, mark my words, and I said this before too, you're going to start to notice more and more people start acting mega bullish on ICP all of a sudden, and you're going to start seeing some other people, I'm not going to name anyone, covering ICP when they were not doing that before. But that's quite funny to me. But now let's focus on what's happening. So as we are starting off Wednesday morning, you are seeing quite a bit of red across the board, and that's minor red. Reason as to why this is the case is because Bitcoin dominance did go up over the past few hours, and nothing too crazy, but Bitcoin having a little bit of a sideways momentum. Volatility on Bitcoin side, to be quite frank, either Bitcoin goes to 71k and then a few minutes later it's down to 69.5. So you're seeing a little bit of volatility in Bitcoin's price, which is impacting some of the altcoins right now. But we're definitely in an altcoin season, believe it or not, right now, guys. If you're looking at it on the weekly time frame, you're seeing so many alts exploding right now, and this right here is the start to an altcoin season. I think we started an altcoin season, to be quite frank, at the beginning of the year. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. I did say this in my other updates. Altcoin season doesn't necessarily mean just a parabolic cycle. That's just like when things go insane. But we are in an altcoin season right now. ICP up 69.4% on the daily, on the weekly time frame, with the price currently sitting at $19.37. And it's also up 2.9% in Bitcoin comparative with the market cap as of recording this update at $9 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 641 million, which is really, really nice to see. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So, man, layer ones and layer twos are having the time of their life, especially, now hear me out carefully, especially if you were picking the right ones throughout the bear market. Go look at it across the board. You're looking at Sui absolutely exploding. You're looking at, Internet Computer. You're looking at Solana. You're looking at Avalanche. You're looking at Polygon Matic. You're looking at Optimism. The list goes on and on. Looking at Caspa. This should just tell you how big this narrative is, and I don't think it's going to slow down. I think this is going to lead till the bull market tops. So that's obviously that. But let's take a look at dominance. Bitcoin dominance, like I said earlier in the video, has gone up just a little bit, but this is what you guys want to be focusing on. Bitcoin is having a little bit of a hard time getting past this 71,500 zone, but obviously we need to keep in mind whales will take advantage of this. What you're starting to notice is, I kind of mentioned this in my other updates, but if you only watch this update, then obviously you wouldn't know. You're seeing sideways momentum for BTC, quite a bit of volatility. You see Bitcoin go to 71k, then shortly 69.6, 71.5, back down to 69.3. So you guys get the idea. So longs and shorts are absolutely getting destroyed here, and this is why, another reminder why you never want to be leverage trading. But so far so good. BTC still above 70k. As long as it's able to stay above 70k, even if it's able to stay above 68,000, I'm okay. If Bitcoin goes below $68,000, then we will have to reevaluate to see what is happening. But now let's take a look at ICP. ICP is holding really strong despite a little bit of a correction in the markets. It's outpacing BTC, to be quite frank with you. The easiest way to tell that is just by looking at the Bitcoin dominance. In the Bitcoin comparative, it's up 3%. So it's outpacing BTC. So if you're one of the investors that like to, gain more stats, then you're having a good day with the ICP right now. And honestly, pretty much since October, it's outpacing BTC by quite a big margin. Imagine the people that were actually picking up ICP around this $3. That's just insane. I wish I listened to some people. Like $3 a pop, you're looking at a gain of 573%. And even when it was having a hard time breaking out of this key resistance, now this is what I want you guys to focus on. You were still up, if you picked it up around here, 400%. And this is why, the people that picked it up around this range never complain. If you've noticed, people that were picking up during, the massive uncertainty phase, are not complaining because they're looking at some massive gains and they're smiling, they're happy, and they deserve it. And if you're gonna hate on that, then you're just, I don't even know what to say. You cannot hate on people that were picking up the bloodbath. That's just how it goes. There's a famous saying, be greedy while others are fearful, be fearful while others are greedy. When people were being greedy, when massive fear was around, here are the ones that are doing good right now. But, enough with that. What you're looking at, ICP doing is it retested $20.57. Go back to my old videos. That's exactly the target that we spoke about after, we would clear this, $17.90 support. We saw ICP just ripping straight to that resistance, and you can pretty much see that resistance kind of dates back obviously to March 5th, and obviously this wick below to that level as well. So it's not a surprise at all, the fact that we did see ICP have a little bit of a resistance at that level, but holding really good. Let me put this into perspective in order for you to understand. It's only down 5%. Obviously Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback, and seeing a little bit of volatility. Bitcoin dominance going a little bit towards the upside, but despite that fact, you're seeing internet computer holding really strong, and that speaks for itself. Remember that resistance. There was one thing that I continue to say, you guys can go watch my videos. I said once it's able to clear out of this key resistance, you guys really want to understand, especially the newcomers coming into the space. If you already know this, if you're already like Mr. Perfect and you already know this, because there's some haters that come and say, well, we already know this. Well, if you do, then you can just click off the video. Simple as that. Simple as that. So if you're looking at it from this point of view, the $16 resistance was so important because this would officially end the bear market cycle. And now just look at it from this perspective. Right after it broke out of that key resistance, we're looking at a 27.23% gain right after that. So it's still holding really good momentum, definitely on its side. But with that being said, you do want to be paying very close attention to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much momentum a project has, Bitcoin can invalidate everything if it were to see a little bit of a shakeout. So pay very close attention to BTC, and if you don't want to get shaken out, what I would do is put stop losses in place at key support lines so your profit is safe in case of a dip. But obviously the risk to that is if the dip does happen and you don't end up repositioning yourself, you will get left behind if the project picks up. So if you're okay with that, then that is what the stop loss is for. And in my opinion, stop loss is one of the best tools to maximize your gains and not maximize your losses. So next target after this key resistance is at that same level, which I spoke to you guys about $23.52. So far so good. Do let me know down below what you guys are most excited about ICP. Obviously everyone is talking about that psychological $100. Everyone wants ICP to reach $100, but let's put that into perspective. Actually, let me just give you guys that perspective. So $100 is a 4x, okay? A 4x from the current price level. So we're looking at about 30, 40, wait, my math is so early. Like, what am I saying? So it's already at a $9 billion market cap. So here, let me just bring out the calculator before I embarrass myself. 9 times 4. So you're looking at about a $36 billion market cap in order for it to hit $100. And, I don't want to say anything, but a $36 billion market cap right now would put it around the Doge. I'm sorry, not USDC or XRP's market cap. And obviously, if these projects were to go higher, into all-time high zone, especially during Q3, Q4, possibility is definitely there. But again, only time is going to tell. Listen to that very carefully. But honestly, $36 billion market cap at the peak of the bull market. But obviously, it doesn't mean if it's able to reach the $100 you're going to get, you need to have an exit strategy in place. So $36 billion I think is achievable, to be quite frank with you guys. Do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.